Now we will study. Good morning, student. We will study the chapter 2 of a standard 9, that is called what is democracy and why democracy. Now first we will come across what is democracy. Democracy is the form of government in which rulers are elected by the people. Rulers are elected. How these rulers are elected? These rulers are elected by the process called voting. Voting is a right which is given to every citizen in India who is above the age of 18 or 80. Now, what are the features of democracy? We can say what are the characteristics of democracy. First, we have to see the major decisions are taken by elected leaders. Means those leaders, those who have won the election on the behalf of people, they take major decision which is good for the country and good for the nation. Now, free and fair electoral competition. We have election every 5 years at each level, local level, state level and central level. So, what is free and fair election? Free and fair election means there is no violation of any rules which is according to the code of conduct. The election is conducted, and who is seeing this whether it is violation? Chief Election Commission. Means we have Election Commission in India which has got right to conduct election in India. Now, what is one person, one vote and one value? Means we have one person, means one vote will have one value only. This is not the case that one will vote and it will have 10 values or 20 values. One person means one vote and one value. Rule of the law. The country will work according to the constitution, not by the leaders. According to the constitution means all the leaders, those who are elected by the people, they have to work under the framework of constitution only. They will not go beyond the constitution, make law. Now there are different ways. We see what is the merits and demerits of election or democracy. Merits and demerits of election or election competition in India. First we have to what is the demerits of democracy. We have demerits of, first it brings political instability. Leaders keep on changing. Means every 5 years leaders keep on changing. There is no permanent leader. This brings political instability in the country. Then second, it is all about political competition and power play. Means those who will have money and power, they are likely to win election over the poor candidate, a poor or less powerful candidate. Means if the candidate is not belong to any powerful group or he is standing independent, they are not having any chance to win the election, whereas the people, those who are having power and money, they are likely to win the election. Means it is all about the game of money and power play. It leads to corruption. Since there is a money, it leads to corruption. Many people violate the rules and regulations of election. Rules and regulations of election is violated. Next is, it affects the government efficiency. The work, government work, it affects efficiency. Efficiency means the level of work which should be conducted by a government, it affects it, whether it will have less affected and all those things. Now, arguments for democracy. What means, what is the merits of democracy? It is accountable form and better form of government. Since we are electing, the leaders are elected by the people, so people can ask the government the functioning of, they can ask any question about the functioning of government, and it is usually done by a form called RTI, means right to information. Right to information, they can ask any question to the leader. Means government is answerable to its people. Next, it enhances the quality of decision making. Means before taking a decision, so many people are consulted. All the MPs in Lok Sabha, Raj Sabha, then president, everyone is involved in decision making process. So it enhances the quality. What the decisions at last comes out is a better decision for the country and for the nation. It enhances dignity of the citizen. Since every citizen is given right to vote in elections, so if every citizen has got equal rights, they are equal in the eyes of law, so it enhances their dignity. There is no permanent leader or permanent members. Sometimes what happen, some leaders, if they are elected permanently, they can misuse their power. They can violates the rules and regulation of the constitution. So there is no permanent leader. After 5 years, each and every leaders has to go. In each and every election, the leaders has to go. So there is a fair chance of losing the election. So they will work better for the government to win the next election. They will work according to the needs of the people and according to the demands of the people, not against the people. So there is a fair chance of losing. If there is no chance of losing, they will do whatever they want. So there is a fair chance of losing even an election. If it is no so, in every election we are seeing sometime what happened, the ruling party is defeated in the election or ruling party lose the election. This shows that there is a free and fair election in India. Okay, thank you. This is all about what is democracy. Thank you and have a nice day.